The former Chinese Premier Li Keqiang has died after suffering a heart attack at the age of 68. He was China's top economic official for a decade and was known as a reformist. He was once seen as the country's future leader as well. In a first public comment, China's foreign ministry said that it deeply mourned the death of ex-Premier Li Keqiang. Let's tell you more about him. Now, Li Keqiang had been Prime Minister and head of China's cabinet under President Xi Jinping for a decade from 2013. He was the second most powerful man in the ruling Chinese Communist Party until he retired this year. He rose through the party ranks despite not having any power base. He was at one time even seen as a potential candidate for the role of president, but in the end he was made premier in 2013. In recent years, Li was increasingly sidelined by Chinese President Xi Jinping. In his second term, he became the only incumbent top official who didn't belong to Xi's loyalist group. Li showed liberal tendencies in his youth and was generally considered relatively economic reform-minded. He had close ties with former President Hu Jintao. That reportedly put him at odds with Hu's successor Xi Jinping. While Li was rising through the ranks, he developed a reputation as a leader who works for the less privileged and focused on reducing the wealth gap and providing affordable housing. Now, under his tenure as governor until 2004, the province of Henan saw significant economic growth. Li was praised for helping to steer the country through the 2007 global financial crisis as well. However, Li became more orthodox under Xi Jinping. As a premier, Li promised to improve conditions for entrepreneurs to generate jobs and wealth. But the ruling party under Xi increased the role of state-owned industries. When Li left office, the Chinese economy was experiencing some of its lowest growth in decades. During his time in power, Li also had to deal with challenges and criticism. This included his handling of the HIV/AIDS epidemic stemming from a tainted blood donation program when he was the party's boss in the Henan province.